We're so excited you're ready to mold your Decibels custom molded high-fidelity earplugs. With Decibels high-fidelity earplugs, you won't have to sacrifice sound quality for protection. Whether you're a musician, concert goer, sports fan, or have sensitivity to noise, Decibels high-fidelity earplugs will keep you protected. Decibels products are also remoldable, so you can reshape them as many times as needed. We offer two versions of the high-fidelity earplugs. Our high-fidelity earplug is perfect for concerts, sporting events, sound sensitivity, and other loud venues. Our professional-grade earplug is perfect for musicians, professionals, and other uses where extreme sound accuracy is required. We recommend watching this video once through before you begin molding so you can familiarize yourself with the molding process. If you have any questions about our products or the molding process, don't hesitate to contact us directly at support@decibels.com. Before we walk through the steps, there are a few warnings to keep in mind. Improper fitting or misuse will reduce the effectiveness of your earplugs and could result in hearing loss or injury. When using your high-fidelity earplugs, do not enter a loud environment right away. Start in a quiet, low-noise environment and slowly increase your noise exposure to make sure your earplugs are providing adequate protection. You should be able to hear your own voice clearly, but at a reduced volume, and the noises around you should be quieter. If at any time you feel that your high-fidelity earplugs are not providing enough protection or they do not feel sealed and secure in your ear, move to a safe, low-noise environment immediately. Now let's dive into the product. Included is a set of thermoplastic molds, 2 high-fidelity filters, silicone tips in small, medium, and large, and a carrying case. If you have the professional custom molded high-fidelity earplugs, your package will also include a bonus set of custom molds, 3 sizes of foam tips, small, medium, and large, and a premium carrying case. Please note that the professional high-fidelity filters will be silver instead of white. For the molding process, you will need a metal spoon, a timer or phone, 1 or 2 ceramic or glass containers, and some water. If you are molding by yourself, you may want to use a mirror to guide you. Before you begin, make sure there is no hair covering your ears. If you wear glasses, keep them on. And finally, remove any ear piercings in the bowl or concha of the ear, as they can become trapped in the molding material. If you have any piercings in this area that can't be removed, do not proceed with the molding process. All right, let's get started. The first step is to select the correct silicone tip size for your ear canal. The silicone tips must be used for the molding process, so do not use the foam tips at this time. For most people, the medium silicone tips will work best. Now that you have selected the silicone tip you think works best, attach it to the thermoplastic mold. Test to make sure that the tip is securely attached to the mold by pulling on the tip to make sure it doesn't easily detach. Make sure you do not insert the filter plug at this time because the boiling water can damage the filter. Next, boil water using a stovetop, kettle, or microwave. In order to speed up the process, we recommend using 2 ceramic mugs or 2 small glass containers so you can heat both molds at once. However, you can also do one at a time if you only have 1 container. Once the water reaches boiling, carefully pour out about 3 inches of water into 2 containers. Place 1 mold in each container and let them sit for 5 minutes. If you have chosen to use 1 container at a time, only place 1 mold in the container. Do not place both molds in at the same time or they will stick together. After 5 minutes, remove the mold using a metal spoon. The mold will be very hot, so be careful. Let it cool for about 30 seconds. Now insert the filter into the back of the mold. Make sure your mold is not too hot before inserting it into your ear. If you're not sure, test the mold's temperature by quickly touching it to your cheek. Now, if the mold is not too hot, insert it into your ear so all material is contained in the bowl of the ear. Firmly press the back of the filter, making sure the silicone tip fits snugly into the ear canal. The silicone tip will most likely angle toward your eyes. If any part of the mold feels hard or is not pliable during the molding process, simply remove the filter and place the mold back into the hot water for a few minutes to let it fully soften. Use the pad of your finger to press and smooth the mold into the bowl or concha of the ear. Effective noise isolation is achieved when the tips sit deep in the ear canal. You should not feel any ear pain or irritation while molding. Be careful not to make contact with the eardrum. If you feel that your tips are too deep in your ear, remove the mold from your ear and attach a larger size silicone tip. Now smooth out any dents with the pad of your finger. Once you are happy with your molding, let it cool for 5 minutes. While you wait, firmly press the back of the filter every 30 seconds or so. Now repeat the molding process for the other ear. Once the molding process is complete, we recommend trying out different sizes and combinations of tips to ensure that you are getting the best sound isolating seal possible. Keep in mind that there may be size and shape differences between your left and right ear. Whether both ears use the same size of tips or two different sizes, be sure to find the combination that protects you best. If for any reason you would like to remold your high-fidelity earplugs, simply remove the filters from the earpieces and start the process again. All you need to do is reheat and reshape. For both types of tips, always make sure they are securely attached to the mold and inspect them for any tears or cracks before each use. To ensure your high-fidelity earplugs retain their shape, keep them away from temperatures 120 degrees Fahrenheit and greater. For example, leaving them exposed in your car on a hot day can cause them to soften or melt. If you ever have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out at support@decibels.com. Additionally, if you need accessory items, replacement parts, or are interested in other Decibels products, visit us at decibels.com. No matter what you are using your high-fidelity earplugs for, we hope you have a safe and wonderful experience.